You may think that devotion to Our Lady started in the United States in the 1800s, but it actually goes back all the way to the 1500s. In fact, the very first Catholic shrine built in what is now the United States of America was dedicated to Our Lady. Here's how this all started. In 1565, a Spanish explorer by the name of Pedro Menéndez de Avilés landed on the coast of Florida with a group of Catholic settlers and missionaries. They arrived in what is now called St. Augustine, Florida, which would become the oldest continuously inhabited European established city in the United States. The very first thing that these Spanish settlers did when they got to St. Augustine was to celebrate Mass. On September 8th, the feast of the Nativity of Our Lady, they dedicated the land to Our Lady under the title of Our Lady of Leche, which translates to Our Lady of the Milk. That title refers to Mary nursing the infant Jesus, a sign of her maternal care and love, and an intercessor, especially for mothers, pregnancies, and families. The shrine they established became the first Catholic shrine on U.S. soil, more than 50 years before the founding of Jamestown, and of course, way before the founding of our country. Today, the National Shrine of Our Lady of Leche still stands in St. Augustine, Florida. It's a beautiful, quiet little shrine that welcomes pilgrims from all around the world, but especially here in the United States. Just a few minutes away is the Cathedral Basilica of St. Augustine, which I visited last year. It's known as America's first parish, being established in 1565, and the beautiful church just shows the history of American Catholicism. The artwork and stained glass windows in the basilica depict those scenes from the first masses and the arrival of those missionaries, and even interactions with the Native Americans who lived in the region. It stands today as a visual reminder of the church's presence here from the very beginnings, marked by strong Marian devotion and love of our Blessed Mother. So although America as a nation still wouldn't be founded for a little under 200 years, the Catholic presence here began with the Eucharist and Our Lady. So faith is part of our heritage. Faith is part of our founding. Although American Catholicism is so young compared to maybe Europe or the Middle East, faith was at the foundation of this country from the very beginning. It's worth remembering that, and it's worth praying to Our Lady of Leche for our country and for the land that we call home.